Hey friend, welcome. I am Jen and I'm a part-time clothing reseller online, mostly eBay, a little bit of Poshmark. I have 4 items I'm shipping out today, $121.67 in gross sales. So that's what the items sold for. That's not my profit. Stick around to the end and I will share my total profit with you for the day. The first thing is, I ship out of my garage and there's noise. This is Torrid and this is just like a little peplum blouse. It is sheer on the sleeves. It is cute. It has, I think this would be called a balloon sleeve. Can you go let Layla in the house? Yes, thank you. So Torrid is one of my favorite brands to sell. In fact, oh, Layla, go in the house.
Go in the house. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. No, I go.
Okay. So, in fact, Torrid is one of my favorite brands to sell. I wanted to see how it actually did for me, so I looked in my eBay account, and I actually have a 34% sell-through rate on eBay in Torrid. I thought that was pretty good. Then I went to Poshmark and realized I've sold even more items on Poshmark, and so total my sell-through rate is 48%. So that means, right here, honey, right there. So that means out of all the Torrid items that I have listed, almost 50% of them have sold. So I am, hold on, let's do the label first, okay? And remember to put the barcode down. I am a mostly stay-at-home mom. I have 4 kids. We homeschool them, and sometimes they like to be helpers. I know. Okay, hold on. Stop. There we go. All right, so that top sold on eBay for $28.68. After fees and shipping and my cost of goods, which was $3, my profit is $15.56. I bought it at a garage sale about 6 months ago. So one thing I thought was kind of interesting I wanted to tell you was that yesterday when I did my shipping and today when I've done my shipping, none of my items have sold promoted, which is really odd to me. Do you want to keep this on your side? Or do you want to keep them over here? You want a bag? Okay.
Oh, am I going up to the, wait, are you doing any boxes?
I will have 1 box, I think.
Heavy or light?
Well, I don't know. Good question. I did want to see how my sell-through rate kind of corresponded to all of eBay. So I looked on Terapeak, and the average sale price for used Torrid clothes, so very, very broad, used Torrid clothes was $16.42, and the sell-through rate was 68%, which I think is phenomenal. Makes me wonder why mine's so low. No, not really. I really like knowing information like that. I'm wondering if that is something that would be useful for you. If you would like it, I mean, it took me a couple minutes to find out all that information. So it would definitely be, you know, time spent. Hold on, bud.
We didn't sell any of Addie's stuff, so can I use the organizing box for a second?
What organizing box? Yeah, that's fine. It takes a little bit of time, but it's certainly something that I am happy to do for you if you are interested. Sometimes I do it for me, but if you would like me to share that information, like sell-through rate, average sale price on different items, let me know, because I would be happy to do that. I think sell-through rate is something that's super important. Let me do this, honey. Sell-through rate, I think, is super important. And to know, just because you know, just because you think something is interesting doesn't mean it will necessarily sell. And even if something is, you know, worth a lot of money retail, it doesn't mean that the resale value is there either. This sweater, obviously, I am sweater shaving it. It's quite hilly, so.
And I'm sticking it.
And she's sticking it, yep. I see a little right there. All right, hey, you know what? I'm gonna have you sweater shave this while I go on to the next one. Can you do it? Be really careful, watch the sequence there. All right, so I have 3 more items. They're all sweaters. This one is Tommy Hilfiger. I love sweaters. This is, I mean, it's pretty nice. It's pretty heavy. I believe it was a wool blend. Tommy Hilfiger is not like, there are some Tommy Hilfiger things that, like vintage from the 90s, that will sell for a lot of money. If it has like the big, so the Tommy Hilfiger is like a little flag, that's their symbol. So if it's very, very branded like that all over the item, check that out because that's pretty good. Can you do these sleeves here, honey? Yeah. All right. So this did not sell for as much money as I thought it would when I did the comps on it. I bought it without doing comps. When I brought it home and did the comps on it, it just wasn't quite as good as I thought it would be. But it sold for $25.55. I feel like there's a lot going on today. Sorry. And let's see. Let me get this guy wrapped up. Honey, you need to do the other sleeve too. This one's really bad, actually. See it? How bad that is? All right. So this sold for $25.55. I bought it at the bins, the Goodwill outlet. So you buy things by the pound there. So it probably cost me about $2, what I kind of guessed the average would be. It sold in just over 2 months, so about 10 weeks, I think. And my profit is $12.67. That's, you know, less than I would really like my average to be. Okay, just go slow, okay?
Super slow like a tortoise?
Super slow like a tortoise. One of the reasons I really like this job, business, I don't know, whatever you would want to call it, however it works for you. Oh, no, don't take that off yet. Okay.
Sorry, it just came off.
I know, it's okay. There we go, we got it. All right, is that I can do it with my kids. So today I'm going to be taking, wait, honey. Wait, remember how we like to do these stickers on those?
Yes.
Yes. I can have helpers. My son is playing right behind us over here. You know, when I do pictures today, I will be with my kids. The only thing that I really don't do with them is thrift, and honestly, sometimes I do that with them. Sometimes I'll take one kid. I very rarely take all 4. My teenagers enjoy going with me.
I also like enjoying them.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
I am her last girl. When my brother is playing over there with Legos, she already mentioned that.
It's, you know, prior to this, I was working as an assistant manager at a coffee shop, and I loved it. I loved the girls that I worked with. You know, most of my employees were, you know, teenagers or young adults, and I really enjoyed being with them, but it took me away from my kiddos, and that was just kind of a bummer for me. I didn't like that. And I don't think that they thrived as much as well. So now I can do this. I can be home with them. I replaced that part-time income last year and really this year as well. So it's been a huge benefit for me. I do have a whole year's worth of like vlog style videos that I went through kind of my journey of starting this. And it really only took me, I think, 3 or 4 months to replace my part-time income. So I think it is super beneficial as a part-time job. What? There's a kitty. So this has been a pleasure for me to do as a part-time job, as a business, as a stay-at-home mom. So this kind of didn't really have a brand. I bought this at the same binge trip, I'm pretty sure. Nope, that's not true at all. I bought this at a thrift store. I actually paid $7 for it. It's really pretty. It is, I called it new without tags because it has like a ripped off tag. It is in great condition. It is 100% wool. It's 2X, which is nice. And then it has like a Fair Isle print. This did sell pretty well and fairly quickly. Look at these buttons. I always take close-ups of the buttons because I think, especially if they're pretty. So this didn't really have a brand. It just says like a snowflake, and there is an RN number, and when I looked up that RN number, it's from TJ Maxx. So I don't know if TJ Maxx has like house brands. I don't know. I just listed it as unbranded because, you know, if it had been some like really good brand, I would have added that in. But with it being just TJ Maxx, and I don't mean just TJ Maxx, like you can buy some high-end stuff at TJ Maxx. Hold on, let me do this side first. Anyway, what was I going to say about that? You can look up brands with the RN number if they don't have a brand, or maybe if the brand tag is cut out. You know, there's lots of different possibilities. So I am going to try and shove. I'm going to put this one in because it's going to be a little tricky. Okay, kiddo?
I want to put the label on.
You can put the label on. Here.
But I want to put it in.
No, I'm going to put it in, but you put the label on. Okay, so this sold for $47.52, which is fantastic. I did have a high cost of goods and a high cost of shipping. So my profit is only $25.75, but it did sell in just about a week. So I like when things are a quick flip. I thought with the, you know, kind of winter print on there, it was kind of, I used Fair Isle and Nordic. Did I use Fair Isle? Maybe Icelandic. So that's kind of the style that it has. With those like
snowflakes.
Thank you. Anyway, I just thought it was really pretty with it being a plus size and then being new and 100% wool. So those had some really good, those were some really good features for me. I would have liked to have paid less than $7, but
I don't think it needs a bubble in there.
Yeah.
I don't think we can even close it.
We can do it just like that. There we go.
That's why you didn't want me to do it.
I know, I told you it was going to be hard.
This is going to be fast.
So those 3 things sold on eBay. This last sweater sold on Poshmark, and check out this beauty. I am going to do a little more work on it because it is quite pilly, and while my daughter did a great job, I'm just going to clean up some edges. But this is Karen Scott, which doesn't really matter. It is 100% acrylic, but look at it.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. So this sold for $20 on Poshmark, and I bought it for $2 at the bins, the same binge trip that I bought the Tommy Hilfiger sweater. So my profit is $14 on that. I think that's fantastic. Overall, today, well, yesterday, it's morning, so I shipped yesterday's sales. My profit was $67.98, and that hits right about my goal for every day. So I'm very pleased with that. We're gonna get this wrapped up, and then everything sat out by the on the porch for the the mail carrier to pick that up for us. So if you have liked this video, make sure to, what are you gonna say?
Subscribe.
Subscribe and like this video, please. We would appreciate it, and I will see you soon.